Hi, my name's Samuel, and today we're going to be making fried apple pies. Here, let me show the ingredients for the pie crust. We have flour, measuring cups for measuring the flour and stuff, butter, cinnamon, and powdered sugar, and brown sugar. Oh, and salt. Flour in first. We have 1 1/2 a cup of flour, 1 tablespoon of salt, and I'm about to add another teaspoon of sugar to it, and no, it's right here. And we're gonna put white sugar this time. And now we have butter. We're gonna put this butter in. It is 1 cup of butter. 1 cup of butter. Now we're gonna whisk it together, but first we have to get our butter musher. Once you get it up mushed, get it mushed halfway, you might find it better to use a pastry blender. So
get those out, get the butter out.
Let me get all that butter out right here, because we're gonna put it into a different bowl.
You need to lock it in. Don't do what he just did. You have to lock it in.
I put the water in now, so now it's kind of a dough. Now let me get it just a little tiny time. And now I have to switch this. And then what we did, we put 5 tablespoons of water in the dough. I'm going to switch the head of this KitchenAid. Now we have to get this up here. Pull it up. Actually, we might have to not switch it. We might be done. We can just scoop it off. We do need to have our dough in ceramic wrap and put it in the fridge before we start making the filling. Now, let's stick it in the fridge. Now, let's get back onto our filling. The lime is for making the apples inside not too brown. And then we have the 3 apples, cinnamon, butter, salt, and then powdered sugar and brown sugar. What you do is start by filling the apples. Filling the apples, you need to cut them in about, small bite-sized pieces. Thing to put them in. And for a good tip,
that looks very
when you
beautiful.
are cooking and you're cutting up fruit or pears or apples or whatever, you want to keep them in the same size, because if you don't, if one's going to be bigger and it's smaller, the bigger one's going to be harder in the middle than the smaller one, because the smaller one has littler space to be cooked. Then you get your butter and you put it in the microwave for however long it takes it to melt. Once you get your butter, you're going to pour it into a big saucer and you're going to boil it. You pour your butter in the saucepan. We're going to put our apples in. Okay. And then our sugar, our lime, ginger, and our cinnamon. Now we're going to turn the fire on about medium. Or right there, medium high. And I'm going to get my stirring. When you have your pie filling and it's just a little bit dry, you want to add some milk to it. When your apples start to get a little bit mushy and, you know, pie-ish, you're going to stick them on your dough, and then you're going to put them in the fryer, deep fryer, and wait until they're done. Now, you have to get your dough. I need to let it stick. Now what we're going to do, we're going to roll it out to a thin layer. Thin as you want it, you know. And then when you got it about as thick as you want it, you're going to get your pie, and we're going to get a knife to cut it out, or if you have a certain mold, you can use the mold to cut out your piece. Get it under here, it's kind of sticking, so you do like that. Wrap it up, make sure you get it all in there. Give it a piece more there. Here. Put it in the fryer. All right.